Ciao, I'm Giuliana from Hardcore Italians, and you're watching Italian Things with G. Today, we're going over our blog post titled, Top 8 Responses You Get from Nonna When You Tell Her You're Full. Andiamo. Now, we've all been there before. You're at Nonna's house. She's prepared so much beautiful, delicious food. You're eating it, you're eating it, you're eating it, until suddenly, you gotta unbuckle your belt. You gotta wear stretchy pants. You know when you're going to Nonna's house, you're gaining 5 pounds. But sometimes, you can't physically do it anymore. You just can't. You're gonna get sick, you're gonna throw up, you're just throwing all of her food into your stomach. At some point, you gotta say no to her. So, we here at Hardcore Italians came up with a list of 8 responses that Nonna will say to you if you tell her you just can't eat any more of her food. Coming in at number 1, Nonna's gonna tell you, why, you don't love Nonna anymore? And when you tell her, Nonna, I really just can't eat anymore, she like guilts you into thinking you like literally broke her heart. And like, you don't want to make Nonna sad, but like, Nonna, I'm full. It's as if eating her food directly tells Nonna that you love her. That's like Nonna logic. Number 2. Wow, you don't like my cooking? And it's like not even a joke, like she's so serious. She like sits there and she's just like, you don't think I'm good at cooking? And you know what's crazy? Because like I've been making a lot of food lately and I've been feeding like my friends and family, and after like 1 serving, 2 servings, I'm like, here, I have more, I made a lot. And then they're like, gee, like it's okay, like I already ate like enough, like I'm good. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting the same feelings that Nonna felt. Like, you don't like my cooking? Is it not good? Like, I literally have this growing inside me. Like, this Nonna, please, like, eat my food. I want to feed everyone thing. Like, I can already feel it starting inside me. Number 3, another response that Nonna could say to you is, Mangia, you're too skinny. I can't tell you the amount of times that my Nonna has given me an extra scoop because she tells me I'm too skinny. Nonna's always making comments about like my weight and my figure, and I feel like in 2021, like this is just like, you know, you can't do that. Like you're gonna offend someone, whatever. Like we're Italians, we can take it, we have thick skin, and like if Nonna wants to comment on my weight, like this is just how it is. Nonna's gonna like tell me I'm too skinny. And I never get offended because it's my grandmother. She wants me to be healthy. It's not in a malicious way. This is just our Italian grandmother's love language, food. Number 4, if you were a few seconds from Nonna, she's probably gonna assume that you had junk food before coming over. If you're not having Nonna's food, Nonna's like, what are you eating? If you're not eating my food, what food are you eating? It must not be good. It must not be good for you. And is it nutritious? Like, does it even taste good? Could I make it better? That's literally Nonna's logic. Number 5, Nonna will probably say, just 1 more plate, please, for Nonna, come on. You know, like, even if you're not hungry, just do it for me. I just wanna watch you eat it. Like, this is how much I love you. I wanna make you feel full and feel healthy and nourished and, you know, ready to take on whatever you're gonna do after you leave Nonna's house. But this is literally what my Nonna does. She'll push another plate in front of me with the food. And I'm like, Nonna, I can't eat it. I'm going to explode. And then she's like, good, eat it. I'll clean it up if you explode. That's literally how she is. And I'm like, number 6, and this one is one that I hear every time I'm at Nonna's. What do you mean you're full? You barely ate. When I tell you I'm literally not trying to be quirky or funny or like whatever, I seriously have had my grandmother ask me, why haven't I eaten more after having my 3rd bowl of her pasta? I'd be like, Nonna, I had literally 3 bowls of your pasta. And she goes, but it wasn't that much, just the bowl is this. And I'm like, Nonna, literally the serving size of this pasta should really just be like, what is it? Like the size of your fist? 1 bowl is probably 3 fists, so I'm having 3 times 3, 9? 9, right? Yeah. And when you think you finally like had enough, like Nonna's probably given up, she cooked all that she had, she will go into the fridge. I'll be crossing my fingers like, please, I hope it's like not something else because I'm really not trying to eat anymore. She'll pull out like chicken cutlet. She's like, Giuliana, I had chicken cutlet too. I'm like, how am I supposed to say no to chicken cutlet? And lastly, number 8. Okay, fine. When you've told Nonna enough times and it finally gets through to her head, she accepts the fault and she says, okay, you're not hungry. I won't force you. I won't twist your arm, my Nonna says. That's like her thing. She'll sit there and she'll kind of look down, or like she'll kind of just like, you know, show that she's physically upset that you didn't eat her food, you know, like kind of give you the cold shoulder. And then I finally give in and I'm like, Nonna, you know, maybe I will have one of those S cookies with an espresso. And she's like, ah, I knew you wanted more. And then she goes and she makes it for me. If there's anything I can tell you about growing up with an Italian grandmother, you will literally never go hungry. But definitely join a gym. Has your Nonna ever given you these 8 excuses when you tell her that you're too full? Leave us a comment down below and don't forget to tag a paisan. This was Italian Things with G, and thanks for watching. Ciao!